Angela, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going back to basics and teaching you how to find your skin type. So I thought I'd do a little chit chat morning routine with you guys while we talk through why it's important to find your skin type, what the different skin types are, and at the end we'll do a little test to figure out what skin type you have. Just really quickly, I'm going in with this video just on ground rice and honey glow mask. So why is it important to find out your skin type? That's because there's a lot of skincare products out there that are specifically made towards a skin type. So if you are someone with oily skin and you happen to use a moisturizer for dry skin, that could possibly irritate your skin further. Before you start your skincare collection or go shopping for it, I think it's really important to understand your skin and identify your skin type, because that will help your skincare products work better. What are the different skin types? Today we are going to cover 5 different types of skin. We're covering dry, oily, combination, normal, and sensitive. So for dry skin, this can commonly feel tight, it can appear flaky, and overall it just means that there isn't enough natural sebum or natural oils being produced, so there's an imbalance on your face, creating a very dry environment. Typically, people with dry skin will have visibly smaller pores, and it's also important to know that dry skin is very different from dehydrated skin. They can both happen, but dry skin is a skin type, whereas dehydrated skin is a skin condition. Next, on to oily skin. For oily skin, there is a visible gloss or shine to the skin. Pores can appear larger, and typically they are more prone to blackheads and whiteheads. What's happening here is the opposite of dry skin, where the skin is overproducing sebum and oil, creating that film on your skin. As for combination skin, this is a combination of dry and oily skin, and so there's a bit of everything happening on the skin. People with combination skin will notice oiliness in their T-zone, so that's forehead, nose, sometimes around the chin as well, and then they'll also notice dryness around the cheeks. For normal skin, it pretty much means your skin is normal, so there's not an overproduction or underproduction, and your skin is balanced. People with normal skin really have more flexibility in playing with new products, different actives, than people with dry and oily skin do. And lastly, I do want to touch on sensitive skin. Sensitive skin is unrelated to sebum production, but how it presents is that it is easily irritated by products. The skin can appear bumpy, red, itchy, and essentially it visibly reacts easily. Okay, I am going to wash off this mask and we will continue shortly. Also, that mask just smells so good. It smells exactly like steamed rice and honey. I feel like my skin is just very hydrated after that. Okay. Next, let's talk about how to find your skin type. I want you to go to the washroom, wash your face with water or a very, very gentle non-fragrance cleanser, and make sure you don't have any makeup on your skin or excess products. After you wash your face, grab a tissue and just pat your skin dry. Within the first minute, I want you to note how your skin feels. Does your skin feel tight? Does your skin feel normal? And just make a mental note of that, and then I want you to wait for an hour without putting any products on. Don't touch your face, don't do anything, just relax and see how your skin feels then. People with dry skin, within that first minute, they can already feel like their skin is tightening up. I know mine is right now. I have dry skin, and even after washing off that very hydrating mask, I can already feel like my skin is tightening. So before I continue, I'm just gonna apply a serum. I'm going to use this Intella Skin 1004 serum. And within the hour, people with dry skin will definitely feel like their skin is uncomfortably tight. Perhaps even making it hard to make facial expressions because it just feels like your skin doesn't have the flexibility. And for people with oily skin, within that first minute, your skin might feel like it is balanced, hydrated, and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. But then within the hour, it can feel like your skin has developed this film, so when you touch your skin, it's a little bit more greasy or it glides really easily. And at this point, you can probably notice some visible shine around your T-zone especially. If you notice that, perhaps you have oily skin. For combination, you might be noticing a little bit of everything, so that's a mixture of the oiliness and the tightness. For normal skin, your skin is probably feeling great and doing a good job at balancing all the oil and sebum production. For sensitive skin, you probably will notice some redness and some bumps. Okay, little product break. Lastly, I'm going in with this Isntree SPF. This is their SPF 50 Onion Fresh Fluid Sun Cream. I love this sunscreen. So let's talk product recommendations. So there are so many products on the market that I'm going to recommend you products by like rule of thumb. So for people with dry skin, I typically go for cream-based products, so that's cream-based moisturizers and cream-based cleansers. For people with oily skin, a cream texture might be a little suffocating for the skin, and so I would opt for a gel cleanser and a gel moisturizer. That way it's a lot more lightweight. Oh, something else that I think is really important to tell you guys is that if you have oily skin, that does not mean that you don't need moisturizer. Oily skin still needs hydration. For combination skin, it gets a little bit tricky, but I would say test the different textures that you like, perhaps even using a cream-based moisturizer on the cheeks and gel-based on the T-zone and the chin, but really play around with the formulas. And I'm sorry, it's a little bit more complicated for people with combination skin. And my last point is to know that your skin type can change based on intrinsic or extrinsic factors. I know my skin tends to get more dry in the winter time, and then in the summer it becomes almost dry to normal or even dry to combination. Skin type and skin conditions can also change based on things like weather and location and stress. So at the end of the day, it's just really important to listen to your skin, see what it needs, and treat it with what it deserves. That was all for today's video. Let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like to see more videos on this beginner's guide to skincare. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!